What's up, everybody? Brian here. I'm in the gecko lab, and today we're gonna have a look at a few of the geckos I'm putting up for sale for my Black Friday sale. Black Friday is my biggest event of the year. It is the single biggest crested gecko sale on planet Earth, guaranteed, both in the number of geckos available and the size of the discounts that become available. This year I've got well over 300 animals, more than 100 in a Palm Street auction, but today we're focusing on a little preview for what's gonna land on my website. I picked out 6 of my favorite geckos that are hitting the website Thursday the 28th, Thanksgiving morning. They're all gonna land available for purchase at altitudeexotics.com, and then Friday morning the discounts start to hit, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, a new discount on the hour, every hour, getting bigger and bigger and bigger all day long. It's gonna be a heck of a day. Let's get into the geckos I picked out to show you today. First up, I've got this white spot axanthic. So this is what happens when you mix axanthic with that white spot drippy dorsal snowflake, whatever you call it, trait. That's one of the ways to get white pattern on an axanthic gecko. That's one of the downsides to axanthic, is it has a combination with the gene that acts similar to phantom in the way it reacts with the harlequin gene. It completely mutes it out. So you cannot get a harlequin axanthic. They don't exist. Similarly, you can't really tell if you have a phantom axanthic because the axanthic does the same thing as the phantom gene. But when you mix in that white spot gene, you can get ones like this that do have some white on them. You get a little bit on the dorsal in patches, and you get white spots. You get a little bit of dripping coming down. I think this is one project where there's a lot of room to grow and play over the next 10 years or so. This is a great animal to pick up for somebody that wants to kind of get into the axanthic game, but get into it with an eye and a focus on the future that's being overlooked a little bit right now. This is the boy for you if you're interested in doing that. Next up, I've got this girl. This would be a great match with that axanthic boy. This one is not related to the axanthics at all. It is not het axanthic or anything, but this girl, did I just call it a boy? I don't know. It's been a long day. Look at this girl. So that white spot axanthic boy, breed it to this white spot drippy dorsal C2 girl. You're going to get some really cool geckos. First off, you're going to start making some lighter axanthics, which are getting traction. People are now wanting lighter colored, light gray, white axanthics, not just the deep dark black ones. This will give you both. Plus, she's got all of those white spots dripping down on the dorsal line there. Especially, look at the back legs. Look at that back leg. Spot, 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 spot. All of those show up beautifully when you mix it with visual axanthic. Again, same thing. Back legs, spot, 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 spot. All those spots down the dorsal line. I love it. If you breed this to another girl, you're going to get some high white spot het axanthics. You can breed those back to a visual. That's going to kick you off right. Next gecko I picked to look at the red spots on this confetti girl. This is a classic confetti, but the classic confettis have gotten so much nicer over the past 5 or 6 years, where it used to be a bunch of little spots with a mix of black and red. Now we've got this, where they're big spots with a mix of black and red. Look at that red spot, red spot, red spot, red spot, red spot, red spot. Some of these what they call bullseye spots, where they're red with a black bullseye in the middle, or black with a red bullseye in the middle. This is a cool gecko, a female, good structure. Ooh, look at that. That's a great picture. Look at those spots. Beautiful red bullseye spot. Red, red, red. Big red spots. A few of those oil spots. Some people call them green spots. Just a gorgeous gecko. A lot of versatile spots. You could do a lot breeding a gecko like that. If you're into red like I am, this might be the nicest red lily white that I'm putting up for sale. Hypo, bright neon red color, tons of thick lily white patterns. So bright, so beautiful. This one's going up on the website too. Oh, I love red geckos. I love them. How do you look at a gecko like that and not go, that is just objectively beautiful? That is living artwork right there. I love this girl. Has that thick, varied pattern where you get that lily white painted on top of the red and orange harlequin markings underneath. This is what I love about this. To me, personally, your mileage may vary. This is the pinnacle of lily whites to me right here. Gorgeous, gorgeous gecko. All right, we cannot do a preview video and not have a lily white axanthic in there. Look at this one. I'm pretty sure this one's a soft scale. You can see that dark soft scale ring around the eyes, but the contrast on this girl, those dark front arms, and then I love on the back legs, the white fringing that comes down and goes, the Michael Jackson gloves that goes around all of the fingers. The contrast on this girl, I love the pattern on her head. It's almost like a malted, like it's just all the different shades of gray and black and white all mixed together. Oh, such a cool gecko. Look at that. That's a cool, that's just a cool, objectively a cool picture. That's neat. All right, I'm getting all caught up in my own photos here. Another one that I know when I pack this gecko up, it's gonna hurt my soul a little bit to put that in a box and send it away, to not have this to look at and appreciate. I'm just gonna have to hatch some more, which is my plan. That's what I'll do. All right, that's enough from me today. Thank you all so much for spending a little bit of your time with me. I could just go on and wax poetic about these geckos forever. I'm going to call it a day. We're almost to Black Friday. Everything you saw will be available on the website. Growing discounts. Everything gets free shipping. Free shipping on every gecko, whether it's a gecko off the website, a Palm Street auction gecko. It doesn't matter how big the discount you get is. It doesn't matter if you pick out the cheapest gecko on the website, buy it for $39, it ships for free. So a huge thank you to Redline Shipping for making that possible for us. I appreciate it. As always, be safe, be kind to each other. I'll see y'all soon.